lights are on, in the Magic Kingdom, magic never gone. Got our Mickey ears on, won't go to bed. We're Disney Insomniacs, enough's been said. Wandering Main Street with dreams so bright, Cinderella's castle glowing in the night. Pirate ship sails and rockets in the sky. We're chasing Tinkerbell, those fireflies. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a-whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. But we're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a-whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. We're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. We're Disney bound till the sunrise blue.
Well, welcome in, everybody. It's Disney Insomniacs. Late night on a Wednesday night, hanging out. World Baseball Classic has started. That's a good thing. But I'm here with you, which is an even better thing tonight. And we've got some great guests. Jill and Mike are here. We're going to talk with the Wachbrits in just a little bit and get to know them a little bit, play a little Two Truths and a Lie. Please note John's note. They are pinned at the top so that everybody can keep up with everything that's going on. We've got the new system set up for one, so he'll go back and he'll adjust those numbers a little bit in the future. So I'm excited. I'm ready for this surgery and get this thing done. It can't get here quick enough. The more each day gets a little bit more unique and uncomfortable, but you roll with it, right? You deal with it. So let me go through and do a quick hello to everybody real quick, and then we'll do a couple quick things at the start to knock them out, and then we'll get into it here. Timothy, welcome in. Debbie Burnfeld, hello. Samantha Lowe, welcome in. Mark F., good to see you. Timothy, welcome in. Freedom Alley, hello. Good to see you, my friend. Margaret Riley, Annie 22, hello, friends. Welcome in. Neil is here. Hello, Neil. Welcome in. Monterey Molly says, Insomniacs assemble. Yes, it is Two Truths night. I love it. Welcome in. Welcome in. Ow, it just skipped on me. Why does this thing do this sometimes? Back up to where I was. Spaceship Ears, John is here. Hello. Welcome in. Go Minnie. Roberta is here. Hello. Dropping down. Jason Thibodeau. Hello, Mr. Thibodeau. Mayor Mike. Hello, Mayor. Good to see you. Benjamin Elliott. Welcome in. Stacky. Great to see you. Welcome in this evening. Jewelry Picks. Hello, Donna. Good to see you. Welcome in. And as I sneak down, Jonathan Chong is here. Hello, Jonathan Chong. Great to see you, JC. Disney Magic and Mayhem Richard in the house. Welcome in. Yoo-hoo! Welcome in. James Sisson. Hello, James. Hatbox Ghost. Hey, Jerry. Welcome in. Oodalali Lane. Kate in the house. Hello, Kate. Talk about her in a little bit. Daniel Barry. Hello. Welcome in. All aboard with Blake in the house with us tonight. Hello. Rudy having fun. Great to see you. Grandma Grover. A lot of great friends in here tonight. Let's get things knocked out. We got a lot of good stuff to go on. I want to get my guests in here just a little bit, but I have to take care of the business first. You got to always take care of the things and take care of those that take care of us. I want to remind everybody that our friend Katie Phillips is now working with a Step Into Adventure travel agency. You can hit that QR code and check into everything that Katie's doing. She's doing a ton of help with us with support for a special project we're working on, and also for our bands that we do, our friendship bands. We are so proud to have those and great things. Thank you to Katie.
Rob and Melanie Striffler by Dream Vacations is an authorized Disney vacation planner. Our travel agency's knowledge of Disney products has earned us the distinction of being named an authorized Disney vacation planner. We were given this special designation by Disney as a result of our agency's ongoing focus and commitment to planning customized, magical trips to Disney parks, Disney Cruise Line, and other Disney vacation destinations worldwide.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. Give us a call.
Welcome into the amazing Kelly in the Parks and our good friend Park Hopper Choppers. I just saw that they came in the door. We were just talking about them. Check them out if you need scooters or any type of mobility piece. They are your choice. Thank you, and we appreciate Disney Magic and Mayhem for supporting our upcoming charity events with some of his art. You can check out his live streams back to the drawing board over on his channel 100% if you'd like to keep up with what he's doing for the event.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through.
If you're looking for bracelets made with love, it's KT Designs and Crafts Company. Does an amazing job with various bracelets from Disney and other content variables. Check out the Etsy shop located right here on the link provided by our moderators. You can get them made today and shipped out to you really quick. Katie supports the Pete McDivitt Show, and we say, hey, go out and support KT Designs and Crafts Company, handmade with love.
What's up, Strawberry Field Fairy? Welcome in. And Magical Mike in the house with us as well to play the game tonight. We're going to have a good crowd here. I can't say enough good things about art by Nemad, our good friend Nemad. He is now one of the supporters of our segment. He supports the recognition segment every Friday night. His art is fantastic. I proudly have it on the wall behind me. I love that Mickey Mouse. Check out Art by Nemad. You can find him right over on Instagram and keep up with everything he's doing. Does a lot of charitable support throughout the community. I'm excited about tonight because it's going to be a fun time with the game. You're going to get to know our guests a little bit better. There's some things on here that even as I was reading it, I was like, wow, I can't wait to hear the answer to that because I don't even know that answer. So let's get into it without further ado. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in to join us for the first time here on our show tonight, Jill and Mike, our good friends of Wachbrit. Hello. How are you guys doing?
Doing great.
Good. I always love hearing that. Jill, it's we got some fun answers coming from your husband tonight. I don't know if we're supposed to share all that out.
Well, I'm sure he will share more than you want to hear.
I'm glad you're here. Mike, how many times have you been told you're only allowed to answer in 12 word answers?
I've lost count.
Love it. I love it.
But after being, we've been married almost 45 years, so I've heard it a few times.
Well, look, it's a good thing. I've been blessed to be able to be in both your presence and hang out with you. And I'm excited to do it tonight and let some friends get to know you. Maybe some people will get some points. So that'll be good stuff. Mandy Adams, welcome in. We're going to get to the game in a little bit. I asked Mike and Joe to sit in with us. I want to knock out some of the community stuff first because we got a quick run through. I got a couple new things to share with everybody. We're going to go through it kind of quick tonight because I do have both of our guests here and we're excited to talk to them tonight. Debbie Bernfeld says, congratulations on 45 years. So she'll probably be doing shots of moonshine with you at the meetup, probably. That's probably get her all hopped up on Mountain
No dancing on the tables, though. I don't do that.
Yeah, she'll do that for you, apparently. So, and if Jonathan Chong shows up at the meetup, Jen will do that as well. So we got to get Jonathan Chong to that meetup. Make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, the Clubhouse crew goes every Tuesday and Saturday night for the most part. We've been pretty successful with that. We've had some great shows lately, hanging out, having some fun. We'll have to get you guys on there one of the night for the Hangout crew. We talk Disney, we talk Universal, we talk everything out there. We talk food, which is always a fun thing of mine to talk about. It's Tuesday and Saturday nights with the Clubhouse crew live. Key lime pie for Mike. Yes, he will eat all the key lime pie. There's
Oh,
no doubt
definitely.
about
There
that.
won't be any left for anybody.
Yeah, there you go. So join us Saturday nights and Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock, which, by the way, on March 14th, we're having a Peeps eating contest. So here's our deal. It's not about how many you can eat. It's about who can bring the most unique flavors, the most unique variety. I have 4 or 5 in my safe in there, sitting, waiting to, I have them in there so the dogs don't get them. So we'll see. And the great thing about that, welcome in, Christian. Thank you for joining tonight. The great thing about this is if you're in the stream and you come in, you'll be able to select who you think is going to be the winning person there that's going to bring the wildest peep. And if you get that, at the end of the stream, we're going to give away some prizes to the people in the chat. So the chat wins the prizes that night on our Peep Season contest. All of us just receive a high sugar number on with our next doctor visit. So that's what we all get from doing that. Welcome into Kendrick. Good to see you, buddy. I'm not sure if I said hi to you earlier, but I always like to say hi to you. Coming up in just a little bit, Gary Pilla is coming to the channel, and he's going to join Jen and I. And I got to look at my calendar because I can't remember when it is. Gary Pilla, March the 10th. March the 10th. That's next Tuesday night. He's going to be coming in to join us. I featured him a while back. He's a sculptor that has now gone into the paintings. As you can see, there's one that he did there with younger Walt with Mickey. This guy is really cool. He lives in Virginia. He is pretty much self-taught all the way through with everything he's done, taking a little classes here and there. He's going to sit down with Jen and I and talk everything Disney and all the sculpting he's doing. He does on his website regularly, weekly, I believe it is. He does auctions where you can get some of his paintings really, really inexpensive compared to what you would pay at some festivals and stuff. So Gary Pilla coming in next week. We're excited about that. News and merch. It's Jill's favorite show because Jill, if I don't, between Jill and our friend April, I can find the price of everything. April's either already bought it or Jill knows the people that make it. Like when we're talking about Loungefly and stuff, it's unbelievable. So check us out Friday night, 7 to 9. Gonna have a fun time this week. Jen, Doug, myself. I think April will be in with us, and I'm going to try to get Walt back in. We'll have a good time. Check us out on Friday night. I got a good show lined up for you, Jill and Mike, this week for Sunday nights. Little change in the plan here as our friend who was due to be on with us, Brittany, has to work. Oodalali Lane Kate is going to be our guest. Oodalali Lane Kate. So I'm not sure if Kate's done many shows before, but we're going to get to know a little bit about her and everything that's going on in her life and her Disney loves and all that stuff. That should be a good time. Jill, if we have any questions for Kate, we should write them down and send them to me. Don't just yell them out. Because that's
well, we know Kate. She was our drive buddy to different things in Baltimore.
In Baltimore, yeah. Right. She took you down to where all the adult dancers were, I heard. Is where she took you. I heard that
we don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't. What happens in Baltimore, it stays in Baltimore.
Okay, I'm not going to talk about that. Yes, okay. There we go. Okay, we won't talk about that. Sunday night, 6 p.m., Triple C show. Check it out. It's going to be a good time. Kate knows everything Disney, Go Mini says. You like the image there, John? Thank you. That was a little throw together by me. March 8th, Sunday, our friends Nick and Claire, who do some amazing videos over there, they are going to be live doing one of their shows right after the Triple C's. I'm actually going to dump the Triple C show everybody right over into them. It's the Music of Disney, Sunday, March 8th, 8 p.m. with Nick and Claire. Highly encourage everybody to go check them out. Their game show. Have you watched one of their game shows yet, Jill? Have you seen Nick and Claire do their game shows?
I have. Yeah, I haven't watched their game shows.
He puts hours of time into it. Honestly, out of all the YouTube I've watched in different genres and everything, one of the best game shows on YouTube that I've seen. He is top level. You know, you got a whole thing. It keeps track. It's got live. It's crazy. They do a great job. But this is on the music of Disney. So we'll check that out and see what Nick and Claire are up to. Also want to highlight our friend Dave's Disney Dream. Some people may know Dave. I hope you do. Dave's Disney Dream is doing a charity stream coming up, and I wanted to support Dave. Saturday, March 7th, that's this coming Saturday. He will be doing a live stream from somewhere. I think it's Magic Kingdom, but he will be supporting Give Kids the World and raising money for that. This is the second year he's done that. Dave's a good guy. He supports the community a lot. Not as many people are aware of him, and I'm trying to bring a little up to him. If nothing else, stop in Saturday morning, say hello to Dave. Hey, if you just donate $1, if 50 people go in and do $1, he's got 50 more bucks over there for Give Kids the World, and you know it's going to a great cause. I love the Give Kids the World stuff. I know you guys, Jill, you guys have been big supporters with a lot of people that do some of the Give Kids the World stuff. It's a great thing, you know. And Dave's a good guy. I know you guys follow him.
Yeah.
You know, he's got his girlfriend Trixie. She's a little nuts, but
yes. Well, he is at times. Yes.
yeah, he is at times too. That's good stuff. There. One thing I always try to do is support where I can and when I can. And I should have pulled this link. Let me. I can get to this link real quick. Our friend Mike Wheeler is going through some tough times. Mike's been around quite a long time. He is. Let me see. I pull this whole thing out of here. He is one of the original moderators. Will it let me copy? Might make me copy the whole thing here. Let me see. Is it going to go in? Is it going to work? Or is it just going to do this? Nope. Let's see. Oh, it's too big. It's not letting me put the thing in there. If one of our moderators can get to his link, if not, I will go get it. And you know what? Hold on. I know how I can do this. I don't want to leave anybody hanging. Let me go over this way to Instagram. Well, it's trying to make me pull the whole message off of my phone. And I don't want to pull the whole message because it was
you just want the link.
Yeah, I just wanted the link, but I can get it here, going into here as soon as I can get this to clear up. There we go. He put it into this chat, that chat there. There we go. It is a huge link. That's why I did that. Okay, here it is. There. Oh my God, the link is so big I can't even put it in the chat. It's 60 characters over. That's why it's doing it. All right, I'll have to find a way for Friday. I'll have this back up Friday with a smaller link that is accessible. This one here, the one that I have right now, is too big. But Mike Wheeler has a GoFundMe that's going on. He has had some challenges. You can read about it on there. He's in jeopardy of losing. John, I can't do that right now at the middle of the show.
Pete, it's on Facebook too. If you go to Mike Wheeler's site. Okay,
there we go. You can go to Mike Wheeler's site on Facebook. Go to Mike Wheeler on Facebook, and you can support him if you'd like to. He's in jeopardy of losing his house. He's had some challenges. It's all explained over there. I did go over and make a donation myself today. So obviously, a friend of the community in a tough channel, I'll always shout it out. And throw it out there. We thank Mike for being one of the first moderators on our channel. He was also one of the people that helped us with our putting together our training tutorial. He's an Imagineer. So I thank Mike for his thing, and ask anybody if you have a couple extra dollars, or you know Mike and you want to support him, go over to his Facebook, and I'll have a shortened URL by Friday night to drop into our chat as well. Let's go and hit some birthdays. It's Bernfeld's birthday bash, everybody. Bernfeld's birthday bash. We always have a lot of fun here on the channel with this. Birthdays this week, simple and easy as we go through. Troy McDonald was March 3rd. Lane Hester, March 3rd. You guys are going to have to dance. You know that, right? By the way, Jason Thibodeau that's fine. Is the 5th. That's tomorrow. So Mr. Thibodeau is in our chat. Happy early birthday to Mr. Thibodeau. Here we go. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate
Happy birthday, Jason.
Yes, happy birthday, Jason. Everybody can tell.
Happy birthday, let your dreams take the lead. With stardust and laughter and all that you
That's Doug's fault that we got to dance. Happy birthday to Troy and Elaine, and of course, Mr. Thibodeau. Jason's a huge supporter to many people in the community, including our channel. We're blessed to have him part of our family. So happy birthday, my friend. I hope your birthday tomorrow is fantastic. Thank you, Debbie, for helping us out with that too. We appreciate you. All right, a couple other quick things. We've been talking about it. It's been doing really well. We appreciate all your support out there. Jen and I have Disney Dialogues out on every podcast platform there is. If you have a podcast platform, thank you, Mike, thank you, John, for doing a shorter link there. There's the GoFundMe thing for Mike. Thank you, Spaceship Ears. Hey, if you're watching or listening to podcasts out there, just do us a favor. Look up Disney Dialogues, give it a follow, give it the stars or the thumbs up or the hands down or whatever it takes, clapping hands, whatever it is over there. Give it all to it, and you'll enjoy. It's a great time over there on the podcast platform. Jill and Mike will be joining us at the Maryland meetup. We know many of you in the chat will be joining us. Blake's in here. He'll be here. Monroe Molly will be there. Who else is coming that's in our chat? Let's see. I know that John, Spaceship Ears, Oodalali Lane will be there. Many friends who are in the chat right now will be there. It's going to be a good time in Maryland. We got everything all lined up. I've got buses lined up for the Oriole game and a ton of great food. It's going to be an awesome time. 23rd to the 26th, a little bit earlier. We are working on anybody who would like to be a sponsor for the event. You can go to your, if you go to Disney, onto the Disney site, the Disney website, and you want to buy something from the website, even if it's on sale, and send it over to my P.O. box as your donation, let me know so we can give you credit. But we are collecting all the stuff for our door prize bags. We would love to keep it where every person coming to the event gets a door prize bag, but we're working on that. So if you'd like to be a part of it, we'll recognize you as a sponsor. Send your stuff over to us. Lug bags, Loungefly bags, books, mugs, all this kind of stuff is great. Pete, Karen, and I went shopping at Kohl's this weekend. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, Jill has been a huge supporter to almost every one of our meetups because we didn't really do much on the first one. But since we started doing this, Jill and Mike have been huge supporters. So thank you for your support right here. Mm-hmm. And Kate and Karen went out and did a bunch of shopping last year as well. So thank you to those guys. The swag bag, as GoMini says, yes. I do love, there's nothing better than handing people, here's something to take home with you. I love being able to do that. So thank you. Semperfying the American Fund, we're up to $3,100. It is still open. It will remain open all year long. I love doing this and raising money for our military veterans in need. Our next big broadcast will be on May 31st. May 31st from Magic Kingdom. I'm excited about that. I love doing the broadcast from the parks and getting that all involved, and the fact that we're raising money for soldiers who have stood a post for us, who have come back in worse condition than they definitely went. This is a great charity. Everything is a 501c. Everything that you do, you get a receipt for. And if you do your taxes accordingly to where you write off things, then you can write that off, which is a great thing. So check that out coming up. We also have our December meetup coming up, Sunday, December 13th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in Disney. If you're going to be down there for the holidays, if you're going to Night of Hope, it's the same weekend as Night of Hope. It's the Sunday morning after Night of Hope from 10 to 1 down at the Springs. We had 100 people, or almost 100 people there. We had 94, I believe, at the first one we did last year. My goal this year is, can we get it over 100? How many more people can we get there that know about it well in advance, that would want to come down that weekend? Even if you're not going to Night of Hope, if you're just going to go to the parks for the weekend, we would love to have you there. Neil says he will be there this year. Part of the reason we moved it this year was so that many of our friends like Neil and the Myers and Jenna and Dale had all said, hey, if you'd have had that where I could go to it, I would have been there. Well, we're moving it. Hopefully we'll see them all there. Gina, welcome in. Good to see you. So that was a lot of people there, Jill. I know you were watching live. That was a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
That is more people than Mike likes to count in one city.
And if we lived within driving distance, we would have been there.
Yep, I know you would have. So that is a long. What is that, like 20 hours for you guys? Got to be at least.
What, flight?
No, drive.
Drive. If I drove, yeah.
Oh my God,
that would be a week.
Well, when our daughter graduated When our daughter graduated vet school from Virginia Tech, we drove back to Vegas and we did it over 3 days.
Okay. Taking your time, taking
Oh,
the
3
sights in.
days.
Okay. I'm
Yep.
with that. Moderator tutorial. Somebody asked at the beginning of the show, when is the next mod class? It is coming up on March 14th. That's 10 days from today. That will be at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Information will be up on the front of my post section very shortly, and it's free for anybody to take. If you're a moderator already, come join us and be a part of it. If you're brand new to moderating, come join us. If you've never moderated ever before but want to learn some about it, it is completely free. It is interactive, and I think you'll leave there with more information than you came in with, and we'd love to help you. If you're a creator out there and you're watching our channel live or on replay, you can send your people to it. If you're not familiar with it, you're brand new to my channel as a creator, come to it yourself, check it out, see what it's about. And then if you believe it's quality, which I think you will, I feel pretty good in saying that, then you can send your people to it next time, and maybe it'll help them make them stronger and a little bit better. Following right behind that, the same night will be our members only hangout. We've had a lot of fun with that through the time, sitting and chatting, and me getting to know a little bit more about the people that watch the channel, and you guys getting a little insight into things going on in my life and what we have going on. March 14th at 5:30 will be our next one. That'll follow kind of right after the show, so we hope you come on over. And last but not least ever, before we go over and talk with our guests tonight and get that rolling, we're doing pretty good. I wanted to be over by 11:15. It's 11:12. We're doing good. We every Sunday on our channel, we support 5 new channels that we found. Doesn't matter size, smallest to the largest. We don't care. It's just new to us. We do a full insight and deep dive into the channels on Sunday night right here on Disney Insomniacs. And this week we are talking about Waves and Wishes. Hopefully going to have him on the show as a guest in the upcoming future. And you can go back to Sunday's show and you can check out all of these if you watch Insomniacs from last Sunday night. Walking with the Mouse, great little channel there with 217,000. They're doing pretty good, and I never heard of them. Walking with the Mouse, 217,000. Go Mini's going to drop the links in for these if you want to check them out. I'd remind you that, hey, you don't need to just go and subscribe. What I ask you is go take a look at their content. If you're going to watch because you like what they're doing, then give them a sub. Going and subbing and just leaving a channel and never coming back doesn't really help anybody in depth. Guide to WDW, another channel we're hopefully going to have right on this show in the near future. I was talking with him offline about it. He's got 42,000, almost 43,000 followers. Great little logo and everything there like that. Exploring Disney, smaller channel, 231 things. They go from 217 down to 231. Big difference there, but we believe in shouting out anybody we haven't heard about. So go check out Exploring Disney. Was our last one. And the 5th one was kind of nice. We went over and watched these guys live, and we rated them on Sunday night out in California. Rope Drop Nation, he's at 16,000 followers. He really did. I was really impressed on Sunday. Were you in on Sunday night, Jill, when we rated them? Were you in the chat at that point?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I was busy, I think, on Sunday.
He was live
You
from.
tend to have your shows when I'm eating dinner.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I gotta change that. I'm gonna work on that.
That's okay.
Neil says it was a good rate. It was a good rate. A lot of people went over there. Many of them ended up staying and subscribing. Very clear content, clear picture, great sound. He was very engaged with the chat. A lot of great things that we found over on Rope Drop Nation. And yeah, he was super excited. Right. Exactly, Gomini. He was very excited that we came over and did that. And the funny thing was, Carla and Kiko, who are OGs for our channel that many people know, the funny thing was, when we were rating him, he said something about Carla and Kiko. I don't remember what it was. And I just made a comment about Carla and Kiko. And he ended up during the stream on his other phone texting them and saying, wow, I'm getting rated by this Pete guy. I don't know what's going on. And they went into the chat and said, hey, he's good people. And they kind of put us over, all of us over. And he was very grateful for that. So it's nice when communities can interact and people can know. Because nowadays, a lot of creators are always worried about, is somebody rating me because they're trying to get their own channel over. Unfortunately, people do try to do that. Debbie Thuner, hello. But Rope Drop Nation, we had a good time with them. So we're looking forward to that. All right. Again, if you missed it, go back and check out Sunday nights. I'm ready to get into some Two Truths and a Lie. I know you guys are ready. So let's have at it. Paul Engel sponsors it, everybody. It's time. Two truths and a lie.
Every story's a twist inside. Two are true, one's a lie. Can you decide? Listen closely, pay attention keen. Guess the truth and win a prize. I mean, two truths and a lie.
I do like that song. Two Truths and a Lie, sponsored by Paul Engel. We're excited to do our game tonight with Mike and Jill. We're gonna have some fun. Now, everybody can keep up with our scoreboard, and whoever's got that responsibility for the mods can drop it in there. And we've got the live action scoreboard up and running. Now, as you guys see, there's a note up there by John. John's in charge of what we're doing. Hey, folks, the new website isn't set up yet for multiple guests. It will only track one guest only. They will add the second guest in. So Jill's scores will be tracked tonight. You can open the link right up there from Spaceship Ears if you'd like to watch the whole scoreboard live. I'm just going to have the top 15 or so on here as we do it. And it's up to the minute. Okay. Now, again, it's one score tonight. So if you're playing Mike's game, those scores will go in a little bit later on, and we'll take care of that. So by the end of tonight, tomorrow, once we get that added all in, this is a whole new thing. Did you hear about this, that we're scoring it live? Have you guys heard about that?
Mhm.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I was on your thing
We
last
were on
Wednesday.
last week when you were doing the
explaining
test.
it. Yes,
It's really cool. It's really good. He's put some time
that
into
is
this.
cool.
It is.
Very, very grateful that we can do this live. Also, someone had asked about the moderator. Hey, John Corndog, I am looking for some new moderators for our channel who will be willing to do it. We do have a couple things that are requirements for it. I do expect everybody to take our mod class. We do have a mod chat that we expect everybody to participate in if they're going to be a moderator. If you're interested, reach out to us. We're looking with a lot of the sports and all coming up. Love to add some more friends in who would like to be a little bit more part of our community on a different level. We will be very grateful for any of those who might be interested in doing it. It's a fun thing, and we have a very good core group that helps us out and does that. So with that said, here's a couple of the things. We got Jonathan in here tonight. So I'll have Jonathan and I don't know, I didn't see who else in the mod chat. Who else wants to do? I need one of the other moderators to do stop signs with Jonathan. We're gonna ask for the stop signs to go up in the chat before we do a question. Our guests are going to read 3 statements. 2 of the 3 statements are true. One is false. One is false. You're trying to guess the false one. Debbie's going to be doing stop signs as well. Okay. I don't need them right yet, Debbie. I don't need them yet. Wait for my prompt, please. So, yep, John, I'll go over that in just a minute. Get to that in just a minute. Welcome into Amusement Park Pirates. Thank you for joining. Our guests are going to give us 3 statements. 2 are true. One is the false. Again, you're looking for the false statement. You are going to put just the number of the statement, number 1, 2, or 3, in numerical form. If you do anything over that, start guessing multiple times, start putting in the words, anything like that. Our moderators know to delete it out, and you'll be ineligible for points. Why do we play for points? Well, it's for fun, but it's also for competition, because we do give out prizes, which, by the way, everyone that had prizes due to them should have them in their hands either today, tomorrow, or Friday, depending on where you live in the world. I have a $127 postage receipt that tells me that everything's been mailed. So I would hope that everybody is looking for their prizes from the most recent time. I think last year for 2025, in total prizes, including everything we did with the charity, with the meetup, and everything we did, we gave out almost $10,000 in prizes on this channel. And that is a testament to everybody who's supported it. The sponsors of segments, the people that have donated, like Jill and Mike, and everybody. It's a community thing. It ain't just a Pete thing. Very clear. It is a community thing for everybody that participates, helps, and comes together. And which we love that. So we're off to a good run this year. So keep an eye out for that. So if you're it just stated the thing, 1, 2, or 3, we'll do that. Points tonight. We've got 2 guests. So we'll stay to the standard. We will do 50 points for questions 1 through 4 on each one. We will do 100 points for question 5. If you go 5 for 5 on either one of our guests, it's going to be a 150-point bonus. And for Jill being here tonight, bringing in her husband and doing the game, she will get 200 points in her account for doing that, which is the top point across there for both of you. So John can make sure that Jill gets the bonus into hers. And with that, I'm ready to go. I think we got the points out there. Oh, one last thing. Everybody right now needs to really quickly make sure you're watching live. YouTube likes to put you YouTube likes to put you out there on a delay sometimes. Hey Nicole, welcome in. So let me give you a second. Make sure you're live, hit refresh. You got the red button. Go Minnie's reminding you right there. And
you can't do that here, Michael. Yeah. You're in the green room.
Yeah, you're in the green room. Let's get the stop signs up if we could. Stop signs up if we could. Let me get the crazy music to get things going here. It's to make you nervous music. All right. Kate, I only go over that if there's a stump. I don't go into that right now. All right, let's go, Miss Jill. We are going to go segment 1 for you. Statements 1, 2, and 3. Let's do it.
Okay. I am an only child.
Okay.
I have lived in 3 states.
Okay.
I am eligible to be a member of the Daughters of the American Revolution.
Ooh, okay. Number 1, I'm an only child. Number 2, I have lived in 3 states. Number 3, I'm eligible to be a member of the Daughters of the American Revolution. You got until the music ends. Get your answers in now for quick 50 points. Let's see how the answers start coming in. Everybody should be playing. You're going for points and prizes and all kind of stuff. Don't wait till the last minute. You could get shut out. Kennedy Wolfhook, welcome in. Great to see you. Paul Engel, great to see you. Thank you for sponsoring this great event. I'll count it down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop signs up. Get all the stop signs up there again so we know the segment is tied up. Remember, you want to have your answers in because you want to have a chance for 5 for 5 bonus. Okay. Jill, what is the false statement of the 3?
Number 1, I am an only child.
Oh, you're not an only child. Okay.
Nope.
Number 1. Okay, let's see who got it right. We're going to give points to Margaret Riley, Nanny Pooh Bear, John Corndog, Amusement Park Pirates, Paul Engel, Freedom Alley, Grandma Grover, Jason Thibodeau, Mark F., Kendrick, Jonathan Chong, Alyssa Neal, Jewelry Picks, Debbie Bernfeld, Gloria Thibodeau are all up there for that potential for this one here. You can actually they can see the scores of the game. We're going to watch the leaderboard tonight as we're playing this game. I think this will be kind of fun as we're doing it. So you're not an only child. How many siblings do you have?
I do not know. Okay, and here's why.
Okay.
I did one of those tests on Ancestry.com.
Okay.
And as a brief backdrop, my mother was not married to my father, okay, because he was separated from his wife. She was not supposed to have any kids. And lo and behold, here I come, right?
Okay.
So come to find out, he's had a relationship with the world.
Oh my.
So when I go into Ancestry.com, I get contacted by so many people who say, ooh, I think you're my half sister, or I think you're my mother was your half sister. And so I'm finding these people who are related to me all over the place.
Neil says he thinks
he must have been an interesting piece of work that my blood father was. I had stepfathers, but
I agree with that. Neil says he thinks he thinks he's related. So just
okay.
So just let you know.
So that was that. Yes.
So you lived in 3 states. What states have you lived in?
I lived in California.
Okay.
And then Virginia.
Okay.
And then back to California, and then we live in Nevada now.
Okay, nice, very cool, very cool. And tell me about the Daughters of the American Revolution.
Okay, my grandfather's last name was Fondersmith. That means in German, well, it's been Americanized, but in German it was von der Schmidt, and they were smithies.
Okay.
They manufactured arms for the Revolutionary Army.
Wow.
And we lived in Lancaster, Pennsylvania for a while. Lancaster, there was a whole part of the town that was named after our family.
Okay.
And so because of that, because we contributed to the success of the American Revolution, I am entitled to apply and become one. I just
Wow,
have to prove my ancestry. Now, I do have a family Bible that dates back to 1800.
Whoa, that's pretty neat.
It's with one of my uncles, and it is, as I said, I looked at it. It's original from 1800, recording all the deaths and births of the family.
Wow, that's really cool. I love the history part of it. That's neat. Disney with Matthew, welcome in. Okay, we all learned something new about Jill right out of the box, which is great stuff. And you can see all the people that are up there and the point leaders and where we're at. I love this. It's going to be fun tonight. All right, let's go to question number 2. Question number 2, which will be segment 1 for Mike. Segment 1 for Mike. Jen says, I love this. I'm learning so much. Yeah, it's a great thing. So let's release Paul tonight. He's free to run around tonight. He's not locked in there tonight. He's only locked in there on Sunday nights. So, Mike, segment 1, 3 statements, if you would. 1, 2, and 3. What do we got?
Okay. Statement 1. I have flown an airplane.
Oh.
Statement 2. I have jumped out of an airplane with a parachute.
Okay.
Statement 3. I have jumped off the roof of my house with an umbrella.
Before I go any further, are you DB Cooper?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Because if you were, I could turn you in and get a lot of money. I just find this not that I would do that, but I mean, it is a pretty big price. Statement 1, I have flown an airplane. Statement 2, I have jumped out of an airplane. Statement 3, I've jumped off the roof of my house with an umbrella. Oh my God. 1, 2, or 3, get your answers in now. Nope, that's not the one we want. Let's see what everybody's going to answer. 1, 2, or 3, looking for the false statement. Got some 2s and 3s early. 2s and 3s. Ann Gilnack. Hey, Ann. Great to see you. Welcome in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got a lot of people playing tonight. This is great. Love it. Let's get the stop signs up. Stop signs up. Great to see you, Ann. There we go. Thank you, Jonathan. Okay. All right, Mr. Mike. Which one is the false statement up there?
Well, I have a strong philosophy that I see no reason to exit a perfectly working aircraft while it's in the air. So number 2 is the lie.
All right. Number 2 is the lie. We're going to come back to that in just a minute. Going to the points this time for this one is Margaret Riley, Nanny Pooh Bear, Debbie Thunert, American Amusement Park Pirates. Let me get that right. Disney with Matthew. Dang, it's starting to jump on me. Paul Engel got it. Udalali Lane got it. Mr. Thibodeau got it. Jason got it. And that will be it on this round. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Patrick Julian, welcome in. All right. So never jumped out of a plane, but you've flown a plane. That's pretty cool.
Yes, I have. When I was back in my college days, my roommate and my friend was a licensed private pilot. He got his license at 16 years of age. So we went up together in a Cessna, I believe it was a 152, out of the Van Nuys Airport heading out to Catalina Island.
Okay.
And at about 4,500 feet, he says, do you want to take the controls? And I said, yes. So I was flying it. And then he decided to show me how well it glided, and he shut off the engine.
Oh, my God.
There's a knob on the dash of the older Cessnas called a lean rich control. And he pushed that knob all the way in, and I didn't know what the heck it was. He then told me after about 15, 20 seconds, go ahead and start it back up. Well, it wouldn't start.
Oh,
It
my.
kept cranking and it wouldn't start. So I was looking for the nearest bathroom at that time. And he then said, oh, see the knob? Pull it halfway out. I did, and it fired right up. If I knew how to land the plane, I would have tossed his butt right out right there. But
I don't blame you for that at all.
so
Well,
we turned around and we flew back, and he actually let me land the aircraft with him also in control, and then let me take it off. We did what was called a touch and go, and that kind of cured me wanting to fly tiny little private aircraft.
Well, that's still an experience in itself. Tell me about jumping
Yeah.
off your house.
Well,
Not his
as
brightest moment.
people probably know, I'm a bit of a clown and a bit of a daredevil. This was probably when I was about 15 years old. I went up onto the roof of our garage, my parents' house. Fortunately, it was a one-story house. And I started off with one of these big patio umbrellas that we had. And it actually worked. I basically floated down to the ground. So then I thought, well, heck, I want to be Mary Poppins. So I went in and got my mom's umbrella, and I did the same thing. That didn't work. It flopped right over, and fortunately, I landed on the grass and tumbled. But then I
Good
had
Lord.
to explain to my mom why her umbrella was inverted.
Yes, I imagine so. So crazy enough. Well, don't jump off any more roofs,
Whoa.
Mike. We'll
So
keep it there.
I won't be doing that again.
No, please don't. Please don't, my friend. All right, we're going to go to segment 2. Keep things moving right along here. This is Jill's segment 2. Let's get the stop signs up if we could, please. Stop signs up if we could. And let's do this. I forgot about this story. I've heard of this somewhere in the community, Jonathan says. That's good things. Good stories in the community. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Welcome into everybody just joining a little bit late here as we're getting in. All right, stop signs are up. Miss Jill, read segment 2.
I lived with 6 different types of animals in my house and backyard.
Oh,
I
okay.
have 4 cats.
Okay.
I owned more than 5 racehorses at one time.
Oh, a classy yellow. Welcome in. Great to see you. Okay. Wow. I've lived with 6 different types of animals in my house and backyard. Number 2, I have 4 cats. Number 3, I've owned more than 5 racehorses at one time. Interesting. Which one is the false one? Put the answer into the chat now. You have until the music ends. Let's go. Nope. Keep hitting the wrong one. What answer are you going to pick? Kennedy's first on the board. Some 3s, some 2s, a 1 coming in. 3. Get your answers in. Don't wait. The music runs out. You'll be out of the game. I'm going to count it down from 7, and then we'll close out the round. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Greg, welcome in. 2, 1. Stop signs up. Just a reminder to make sure you're watching live. Hit that refresh. Make sure you're watching with red. That's important so you don't get knocked out. Okay, there we go. All right, Miss Jill, what is the false statement in number 2? Question segment 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
I only have 3 cats right now. I have had as many as 7, and I did have 4 not too long ago, but I only have 3 right now.
You only have 3 right now. Okay, let's see who got it right. John Corndog got it right. Debbie Thuner got it right. Margaret Riley. All Aboard with Blake got it. And that is it. Ooh, interesting. We stumped a couple people on that one there. That's it
We
right there.
did.
You'll see some of the points being updated on the leaderboard right there as we're playing. Okay, so you only have 3 right now. We got that. 6 different types of animals. Which animals did you have?
Well, let's put it to you this way. First, I'll tell you we lived in a rural area of Ventura. It was called El Rio.
Okay.
With my grandmother who rescued everything that came across her path.
Okay.
So we had 10 dogs, 20 cats,
Whoa.
30 ducks, the neighbors' chickens running in and out of our backyard. We had parakeets inside the house. We had guppies inside the house.
Holy cow. Wow.
Yes.
That's
No cows.
No cows.
Didn't have any cows. No room for cows.
No room for cows.
No room for cows.
You owned 5 racehorses at one time?
I did. I was part of a partnership called West Point, where you could purchase an interest in a racehorse. So at one time, I think I actually had 7.
Wow.
And so it was very interesting. And wouldn't you know, with my luck, that basically 2 of them, I basically got retired fairly quickly. And then one after another, they started to get hurt. So I think at one point I went from like 5 to 0 within a year.
Wow.
So it's a very dramatic thing, but if that's the most inexpensive way to own a racehorse is to be part of a partnership.
Okay. Roberta wants to know if you were
we have been in the winner's circle.
We have been in the winner's circle many a time. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Roberta, as I was saying, Roberta wants to know when you start building your ark. She wanted to know that. So I thought that was pretty good as well too. So, okay. Yes, that is posted at the top of the chat. All the information about the scoreboard tonight. Please make sure you review that so you're up to port on it. So, all right, let's go over to segment 2 for Mike. Segment 2 for Mike. Jonathan, drop me some stop signs in there. Classiella says that's beautiful that you love animals so much and caring for them. That is awesome. I agree with that. My mom was the same way. We had guinea pigs and rabbits and all kind of stuff over the house all the time. All right, stop signs are up. Mr. Mike, read your 3 statements and we're going to try to figure out which one is false.
Okay. Number 1, I once met Walt Disney.
Okay.
Number 2, I met one of Walt's original animators. And number 3, I met the creator of Bugs Bunny, Friz Freleng.
Okay. All right. Number 1, as a kid, he met Walt Disney. Number 2, I met one of Walt Disney's original animators. And number 3, I met the creator of Bugs Bunny, Friz Freleng. 1, 2, or 3, which one is the lie? Put it into the chat right now. Again, we are only scoring for Jill in the live scoring leaderboard. We will score for everybody at the end of the game and update that very shortly. You'll be able to see those updates for Mike's scores right shortly after the game, maybe by tomorrow, let's say. We got some 2s, we got some 3s, we got some 1s. Living in Diz, hello, welcome in. Great to see you. And I believe you sent some people over. I think it shot up onto my screen there, but I didn't see it. So thank you, Corey. If you did do it, thank you. If you didn't do it, thank you for all the other times you did. We're gratefully appreciate your support there. All right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get the stop signs up. Stop signs up. There we go. All right, Mike, for segment 2, what is the false statement?
Well, regrettably, I never met Walt Disney.
Okay. Never met Walt Disney, number 1. Okay, so we'll go here and see who got number 1. A Classiella got it. Living in Diz got it. Jason Thibodeau got it. Grandma Grover got it. A little tongue-tied there. Paul Engel got it. Jonathan Chong got it. John Corndog. Debbie Bernfeld. Mark F. Kendrick got it. Jewelry Picks got it. Neil got it. And Gloria got it there. So you did. Thank you. Living in Diz sent people over to us. Could one of the moderators grab his link and drop it in? Corey broadcasts live from the parks weekly, multiple days at times there. So you didn't meet Walt Disney. I thought that would have been a cool thing to do. That would have been a cool thing to do if you'd have got that chance. I think we all would have loved that. But you did meet an original animator. Who did you meet?
I don't remember his name, but this was quite ironic. We lived in an area of Los Angeles known as Northridge,
Okay.
which was home to the Northridge earthquake. We were 3 miles from the epicenter of that 6.8 earthquake, which rudely awakened us at 4:31 in the morning.
I'm sure.
Since we had lost power, gas, and water, we had basically no gas and water for a week. We did get electric back in a day. We went out to eat at our local restaurant, which did have power, and we bumped into this gentleman. Actually, he was sitting next to us, who was an older gentleman, and we got to talking, and he was actually one of Walt's original animators.
One of the 9 old men.
And he was drawing, I think he drew Mickey Mouse on a napkin, because my daughters were really young at the time. So that was quite a thrill.
That's
Yeah,
very
just
cool.
talking to him was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's one of the originals and it's one of the 9 old men, that's pretty awesome.
Yes.
Okay. And you met the creator of Bugs Bunny, Fritz Freeling.
Fritz Freeling, who was the creator of Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Pink Panther, among others with the Looney Tunes, actually lived 1 block from our house. He was a family friend.
Okay.
He was a golfing buddy of my dad's. They were both Masons in the same Masonic lodge.
Oh, wow.
So it was more than that. And I'm going to show something.
We went to Las Vegas for a charity event, and they basically
had dinner.
joined us.
They ate dinner with us, and I unfortunately can't show it because it has faded. It was an original Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny holding a bunch of coins from a slot machine with with a saying, "This is an invitation that was custom made for my parents," and hopefully
people can see it. The Pink Panther is actually pink ink.
Pink ink. It was for his 1980 New Year's Eve party that my parents were invited to. When my parents passed, we took this. We had it professionally framed because this is literally one of a kind.
That's very cool.
And we have it hanging in the house. He was a very nice. His wife's name was Lillian. And like I said, they literally...
Like Walt's wife.
Yeah, like Walt's wife. He literally lived within a 2-minute walk of our house.
But I wanted to add about the Bugs Bunny. I had asked him to draw a Pink Panther, but he apologized because he didn't have a pink pen with him in Vegas.
Right.
But he did it on Dunes stationery.
Okay.
So it is on stationery of a casino that doesn't exist anymore.
That's
and
cool.
basically, as I said, another one of a kind. So
That's very awesome. Very unique. That's cool.
So it was, like I said, it was more than meat. He actually was a family friend.
Family friend, yes.
That's awesome. Well, hey, that's not something that everybody can say. So, and you've got a very cool keepsake there. That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go over to segment 3. Segment 3. We're doing really good on time tonight, which is great with our friends. Jill's going to read it out. Stop signs up. If we could, please. Stop signs up. I hope you're having fun getting to know Jill and Mike. And if you see them in the chat, they're more than just a name in the chat after tonight. They'll be, your friend and true. And when you see them at a restaurant, be prepared to draw something for them. They were going to want you to. So, Jill, 1, 2, or 3, go ahead and read your statements. We're looking for the false statement.
Okay. I have a master's of taxation from USC. I have a degree in biology, and I obtained a bachelor's in accounting in Virginia.
Oh, okay. Number 1, I have a master's of taxation from USC. Number 2, I have a degree in biology. That's really weird. And then I obtained a bachelor's in accounting in Virginia. 1, 2, or 3. Which one is the false statement? Put your answers in now. You got to the music ends. Go Minnie, starting out with a 2. Everybody going 2. We got a 3 in there. 2. Got a 1. Got some 2s. Don't wait. Get your answers in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, we thank Paul Engel for being the supporter of this show. Stop signs up if we could. Australia is beating Chinese Taipei right now. How about that? I didn't think Australia would win that game. That's not who I would have picked. Okay. Boy, this is interesting. Jill, which one is the false statement?
Number 3, I obtained a bachelor's in accounting in Virginia.
Number 3, I attained a bachelor's of accounting in Virginia. Okay, so number 3. Oodalali Lane, Kate got it. Whoa, this might have knocked some people out of the bonus. Mr. Thibodeau got it. That's it. Just 2 people on that.
Wow.
Wow, that might have thrown some bonuses there. Okay,
Yep.
so let's talk about let's go back to the truth part first. So you have a master's of taxation. Does that mean that you know everything about taxes because that's where your master's is? Is that
Well, my
US
specialty
taxes?
was yes, I got a master's in taxation from USC, which was a no-brainer because
Okay.
I worked for P. Mark Mitchell and they paid for it.
Oh, God bless
And
you. Yeah.
going to SC was like $300 a unit back then. I'm sure it's exorbitantly higher now.
Yeah,
But no,
probably
so I got a
grand.
master's in taxation because I wanted to specialize in taxes. And so when I left Pete Marwick, I was a CPA and with a master's in taxation. I went into the corporate world and I specialized in corporate taxation. I worked for multiple multinational corporations. I once was their corporate tax director for a company that was all over the world. So that was quite intensive. Our tax return was 2,000 pages.
Oh, my word.
To give you an idea. Yeah. So,
Wow.
and we filed in every state. So I had to do over the course of my career, I've filed property tax returns in every state. I have filed sales tax returns in every state. I've filed state income tax returns in every state. And I have done international and national taxes.
Wow, that's crazy. And you've got a degree in biology.
I do, because when I started out, I wanted to be a veterinarian. Okay. So when I went to school I went to school in California. I went to Santa Monica City College.
Okay.
And basically got my degree there, my associates in biology, because I then went from there to Davis, UC Davis, to try to begin my veterinary career, my pre-veterinary schooling. But unfortunately, sat in class with 400 students doing organic chemistry and doing like 6 types of those type of classes, genetics, biology, all that kind of stuff was too intensive. I discovered I had a math brain. So I left there and came back went to school at, now here's where I get into number 3. I went to school at Cal State Northridge where I met Michael. And I got my degree in accounting from Cal State Northridge in basically California.
Okay. Very cool. Man, you've had that's a journey there.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome. Okay. Very
So
cool.
she didn't become a veterinarian, but our daughter did.
Yes.
That's right.
Your youngest
daughter is a
daughter.
veterinarian. That's awesome.
Mhm.
And congratulations for that. Okay. I love it. Let's go to segment 3 for Mike. Segment 3 for Mike. We're getting to know our guest tonight. I hope you're having a good time. Can't wait to see if anybody goes 5 for 5 tonight with a bonus. We might have a special bonus at the end. We'll see how that goes too. Let's do it here. Let's go. Mike, segment 3, 3 statements. Read them out for me, my friend.
Okay. Statement 1. My favorite park is Disneyland.
Okay.
2. My favorite ride is Tower of Terror.
Okay.
Or 3. My favorite ride is the original Matterhorn at Disneyland.
Oh, LMG, welcome in. Great to see you. Okay, this is a tough one because if 1 and 3 go together, that means 2. Okay, I got to figure this out. Number 1, my favorite park is Disneyland. Number 2, my favorite ride is Tower of Terror. And number 3, my favorite ride is Matterhorn. This is interesting. You got until the music ends. Go get some points. Let's see what everybody's going to come up with. Just a reminder that I'll be live at 5 in the morning for baseball. Yes. Just some 5 hours from now, I will be live. Why? I don't know. It's Korea playing. And I like their food. 7, 6, 5. I do love Korean barbecue. 4,
I do too.
3. Bulgogi sauce is what I think it's what it's called. 3, 2, 1. 50 points on the line. Stop signs up. Let me see the stop sign come up. Make sure there's no last minute entry. There we go. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Jonathan. All right, Mr. Mike, what is the false statement?
The false statement is that my favorite ride is the Matterhorn.
Matterhorn. Okay, we're going to find out about your favorite ride and more in just a minute. Let's see who got number 3. All Aboard with Blake got it. Kennedy Wolfolk got it. Amusement Park Pirates, Grandma Grover. Jonathan Chong got it. And Ann Gilnack and Living in Diz all get some points there. So, okay, tell me this. Did you ever ride the Matterhorn at all? Do you like the Matterhorn at all? Is it,
I have ridden it many times. I used to really like it. The Matterhorn is one of the original rides at Disneyland. It opened
Correct.
in 1959.
Correct.
There have been improvements on it, but it is still the original, which means it is first of all, the bobsleds are narrow and you sit one in front of the other. They're not really seats. It's like you're sitting in a log. So, and this thing whips around corners. It's rather rickety. And when I was a teenager and young, it was fun. But as I've gotten older, it
Not as
doesn't
much.
play well with my back.
Gotcha. That's that. I see that. Your favorite ride is Tower of Terror, though. That kind of yanks you around.
It does, but in a different way. First of all, I'm a huge Twilight Zone fan.
Okay.
Grew up with the Twilight Zone. I absolutely love the theming of the ride. The drops are very smooth because they're controlled, and you can prepare for them because you go out of the ascent shaft to the drop shaft, and that trip across is quite, spectacular with the effects. And also, if those who have been on it from, early, it's used to have the lap bars where instead of the seat belts, you used to have the one seat in the back, which we called the suicide seat, but the rest had lap bars, and we would put our fists under the bars so there would be a gap. And so when you would do the quick trip up and then the drop, you go weightless.
You
and
go
come
weightless
out of
for
your
a minute.
seat.
Okay.
Yeah, and you'd actually be weightless, which was really neat. So then the ride at California Adventure, which was converted from Tower of Terror to Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, the drops are even more intense because you're in one shaft the whole time and you can't anticipate them.
Okay.
But that
Good
one's
stuff.
a fun one too.
Well,
I want to add one thing
Go ahead,
to
Jill.
his comment, if I can.
Yes. Go ahead.
We actually rode it first in Walt Disney World.
Yes.
Yes. And I had to convince him to go on it. He was terrified of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on it with our older daughter and I came off of it and I said to him, that is the most incredible ride I have ever been on. He waited so long though that he went on it and weren't,
No, I went on it with with you again, with a bunch of people.
Right.
And then I had the option, and unfortunately looking at it now, chickening out, I had the option to ride it by myself because the park was closing and I was the only one in line, but I said, I'll pass.
Okay. Good stories. I like it. John says Bob Gurr said the Matterhorn was the hardest project he ever worked on. Nanny Pooh Bear said, I remember when Space Mountain was a bobsled type. Kelly in the Park says
Yes.
the Matterhorn is wild. And she also giggled because you said shaft 3 times. So there's Kelly in the Parks.
And he's correct. The Space Mountain at Disneyland had the same type of setup. They've switched it out to where now it's like Disney World and it's side by side.
Correct. That I do know. That I do know. Also, welcome into our good friend Diz Beach Jill, who's here. We're hoping to maybe one day get her on with us, having some fun. Toops is in the house. Hello, Toops. Great to see you. Thank you for being here tonight as well. We appreciate all of our friends coming and hanging out, meeting Jill and Mike. Wachbrits. If you haven't met them before, man, they're a lot of fun, and we're having a good time here. And some points are given out, so this is also a lot of fun as well. Segment 4 for Jill. Segment 4 for Jill. We're going to read 3 statements. Got to get the stop signs up. Park Bros. Hello, Lawrence. We'll be talking about Lawrence a little bit more on the Friday show with some stuff he's helping us with as well. All right, there we go. Stop signs are up. Jill, segment 4, could you read the 3 statements? We're looking for the false one.
I did Linda Carter's tax return. She was the TV series of original Wonder Woman.
Yep.
I worked with George Burns and Lucille Ball. And I worked on James Cameron's tax returns.
Oh, this is interesting. I can't wait for this one. So number 1, I worked on Wonder Woman, which is Linda Carter, her tax returns. Big crush on Linda Carter as a kid. Number 2, I worked with George Burns and Lucille Ball, 2 comedic icons that I had a comedic crush on. Loved both of them. And number 3, I worked on James Cameron's tax returns, who did Avatar. This is pretty cool. 1, 2, or 3. Pick out the false one, everybody. Let's see who can get some points. 50 points out there still. All right, we got some 2s going in, some 3s going in. 2s and 3s. Just a reminder, when we're done this, we're going to give away a ton of great prizes. We haven't picked a finish date yet. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get some stop signs up. We just sent out a bunch of great prizes. I sent out copies of the Ghost Dog book by oh God, I just draw Bob Weiss. I sent out copies of that with our recent prizes. We sent out lug bags and a couple really nice bags. Just all kind of great stuff for the prizes. So you want to be playing because you never know what the prizes are going to be. All right, we've got the stop signs in there. Miss Jill, what is the false statement?
Number 3, I did not have the opportunity to work on James Cameron's tax returns, but working at Pete Marwick, he was one of our clients.
Okay.
And so someone else in our office did work on his returns when he was first starting out.
Okay. All right. So let's see who got it right. Debbie Thunert got it right. Jonathan Chong. Kelly in the Parks got it right. Nanny Pooh Bear. Oodalali Lane Kate. Debbie Bernfeld. All Aboard with Blake. Mark F. Kendricks. Kennedy got it. Kennedy Wolfolk got it. Gloria Thibodeau got it. Alyssa and Neil got it. That's some. Okay. All right. So now I want to know about these other ones. You got to work with Linda Carter?
I did. I actually spoke to her on the phone.
Oh, that's cool.
This is the time where the post, remember she did Wonder Woman. And then after that, she was a terrific singer, entertainer.
Okay.
So she did a lot of those, what I call entertainment shows.
Lounge act.
And so I would do all the different returns for each of those entertainment shows because they were all a separate return or a separate filing. So, and then I remember, as I said, one time she called in and I actually got to speak to her. She was very nice on the phone.
That's awesome. And you work with George Burns is like an icon for me. And Lucille Ball too. Honestly, male and female could legitimately be considered some of the best in their industry ever. Tell me about that.
So our office, we had an oil and gas partner. Our office was entertainment, basically. I worked in Century City.
Okay.
So it was entertainment. And as part of that, one of the partners was very big into a charity. And so I worked the charity event and they were the guests of honor. And so I went up to them and actually spoke to them for quite a bit when they were sitting at the table signing autographs. But I was responsible for making sure that everything worked as far as what they needed and as far as the charity event and everything like that. So I got to meet him. I got to meet Columbo. I got to meet so many different stars at that event.
Wow, that is really cool. George Burns is one. If somebody ever said, name 10 people that if you could meet from your life. George Burns would definitely be one. Very devoted to Gracie and an incredible actor. And wow, that's just a cool story. Okay.
Yeah, it was. It was really cool.
Well, the other thing, real quick, I will tell you that another very neat thing we had is back when we had our very first apartment in West Los Angeles, we came home from dinner and our parking space was filled with two Mercedes. And I'm thinking, okay, this is great. Well, our upstairs neighbor, who was the landlord, we had the downstairs front apartment, upstairs, they had their friends over and invited us up to have dessert with their friends. Their friend was Carl Malden from the streets of San Francisco.
Streets of San Francisco.
And it was his wife's birthday.
Yeah, it was his wife's birthday, and they were the nicest people. And we must have been up there for a couple of hours just talking shop and just talking stuff. And it was basically, and he kept apologizing. He says, I'll go down and move my car. He says, no, you don't need to, Mr. Malden, you don't need to. And he's going, Carl, call me Carl.
I love it. That's another great story. I love this stuff. That's cool stuff. Okay. Well, we're going to talk with Mike here now on his segment 4. We've got 3 statements. Let's get the stop signs up. Streets of San Francisco. Wasn't that with who else was with Malden?
Oh, that was oh God.
I can see him. He was
Mike
Douglas.
Mike Douglas.
Yes,
Yep.
there you go.
That's who it was.
So
Yep.
they were also clients of ours, Pete.
Oh,
you used to, the Douglases and the wife was screaming at the partners on a regular basis, and my office was right near the partner's office. So I got to hear her a lot.
Okay. Good deal. Good to know. Okay, Mike, 3 statements. We got the stop signs up. Let's do it. Segment 4.
Okay. I ate at both the original Brown Derby restaurant in Los Angeles and at Hollywood Studios.
Oh, okay.
2, my favorite park at Walt Disney World is Hollywood Studios.
Oh,
And
okay.
3, I have been to the original Carthay Circle Theater.
Oh, that's cool. I hope that's true. Okay, number 1, I ate at both the original Brown Derby in LA and the one in Hollywood Studios. Get the burger if you can. It's fantastic, by the way. My favorite park at Walt Disney World is Hollywood Studios. That's actually Preston's. And I've been to the original Carthay Circle Theater. That's cool. 1, 2, or 3. Pick out the false one. Let's see what we got. 50 points on the line. The next question starts going to big points. We got a lot of 2s going in there. We got a 3 going in there. We got a 1 going in there. Another 1. Some more 2s. Mixed bag here all the way through with 1s, 2s, and 3s. Everybody trying to figure Mike out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get the stop signs up. Stop signs up. We are all over the place here. It's a lot of people trying to figure it out. Love it.
I'm still trying to figure Mike out.
Yeah. Jill played the questions earlier. She went 0 for 5 on Mike. She didn't know any of them. So it's kind of interesting. Mike, we've got it. Let's do it. What is the false statement?
The false statement is number 1. Regrettably, I never had the opportunity to eat at the Brown Derby in Los Angeles. I have eaten at the Brown Derby at Hollywood Studios multiple times.
Okay. So number 1, let's see who got it right. Debbie Thuner got it right. Go Minnie got it right. Hey, Roberta. There you go. All Aboard with Blake got it right. Only 3 people. Wow. Mark says the famed Brown Derby restaurant on Vine Street in Hollywood closed on April 3rd, 1985 after 57 years in operation.
Yes.
I did actually eat there in the back for a charity event.
Wow. Very cool. John Corndog, thank you for 4 months of support. Having way too much fun tonight. I love you, buddy. Appreciate you being here, and thank you for the support of the channel. All right, let's talk about this. Your favorite park is Hollywood Studios. Why is it your favorite park?
Because it very much, the first time I walked into it, I thought I had walked into a time machine. That is where I grew up. That was my childhood. That was my young adulthood. that was even my adulthood. Um, all of that was like farmers market.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there so many times I've lost count. Hollywood and Vine, the old red car, streetcar, stuff like that. Going down the. In fact, the ironic thing is that the Hollywood Tower Hotel, i.e., the Tower of Terror, is
Mm-hmm.
modeled after the Hollywood Roosevelt
The
Hotel
Roosevelt, right?
in Hollywood. So the reason why it's my favorite is because it's so much of my childhood. It's felt like I didn't believe I was in Florida. I thought I was back in L.A.
Makes a lot of sense.
30 years in the past. And California Adventure is a lot like that too. But
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood Studios, or at the time Disney MGM Studios, it just had a very special place in my heart.
Love it, love it, love it. Let's see, a couple comments in there. TJ Magnifi is in here. Hello, I'm here to watch again. Thank you, TJ, for coming in again. Kelly says, my parents took me to the Brown Derby in LA when I was in middle school. There you go. And Kelly, one of our OGs, one of the original early inductees into the Hall of Fame. So love that. Love that. Kelly's in here with us tonight. She had a great stream last night. Okay, let's go back over to here. And you've been to the original Carthay Circle.
Yes, let me tell you, my elementary school was called Carthay Center School.
Okay.
And I went there starting in 1959 through 1966. And right behind Carthay School was Carthay Circle Theater. I literally could walk out the gate and walk into the theater. Unfortunately, it was torn down to build office buildings around 1964. I
Right.
was there to see Gone with the Wind
Wow.
and The Wizard of Oz.
Very cool. That's awesome. That is a cool.
Yes.
That's something I'm jealous of. That's history, and I would have loved to have had a chance to go there. That is cool. That is beyond.
Yeah, it was literally a mile from my parents' house.
Very nice.
Because I walked to school every day.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Real quick before we go over to segment 5, we've been putting Jill's Instagram in there throughout the night. If you'd like to catch up with Jill or keep up or follow her, with everything that they've got going, you can do that. You can click that link. They'll be coming to the meetup, guys. They've done everything but get their airfare. They're going to be getting that very shortly. We had a great time with them last year, and looking forward to them coming back this year and having some fun and sitting. We had some good laughs sitting there late at night. Either listening to Mike's stories or watching him slowly hijack key lime pie out of the building to get back to his hotel room. All that.
Well, I have to look out for everybody's health, so I don't want you eating stuff unless I've approved it.
Okay.
It just so happens that the whole pie disappeared.
It did. The whole pie. There was one slice gone. Where anybody see that pie? I think Mike took it. Okay. That's great stuff. If you're having fun here with us tonight and it's your first time in, we do this every Wednesday night where we sit here, we play this game, we give out prizes. We have a live scoreboard. I want to say thank you to John Spaceship Ears, also known as Grand and Miraculous. If you haven't followed his channel, Grand and Miraculous, you need to. It's one of the greatest historical telling channels of Disney history, history for Universal, so much more. I love his shows, so detailed, so good. Go over and check him out. Thank you to John for doing that. Also, obviously, thank you to Paul for everything he's doing, helping this happen. That's why Paul's little sign is up there every week, so that everybody can know that Paul is a huge supporter of our channel and helps us with this. And I want to throw out a thank you tonight too. Kate is helping out tonight, so thank you, Kate, for helping out tonight with the scoring. We only have it set up for one guess right now. Eventually, John will figure that out because he's really smart, and we'll have it doing for 2. I love this live scoring. You guys can keep up with the leaderboard all throughout the show. It's just awesome. Absolutely love it. And also thank you to Lawrence and Living in Diz. Living in Diz shared their stream over to us tonight. We're grateful to them. You can check them out on YouTube as well. All right, segment number 5. Segment number 5. This is the big point getter. I don't know if we have anybody that's up for it right now for the 5 for 5 across either one. Pete, no one is eligible for 5 for 5 tonight. That's good. That means our guests have stumped the
Wow.
crowd. That's good. That's the first time in a long time that's happened. So we might have a bonus one at the end, though, so you never know. All right. This one is worth 100 points. This is a big point getter here right now. 100 points here. So, Jill, would you do the honors of doing the first one for segment 5?
Sure. I have been going to Disneyland since I was 8. I went to Walt Disney World for the first time in 2000. My daughter worked at the Food and Wine Festival.
Oh, okay. This is interesting. I've been going to Disneyland since I was 8. I went to Walt Disney World for the first time in 2000. My daughter worked at the Food and Wine Festival. You got till the music ends. 100 points out there. This could make a difference. Don't be like the Patriots and not try to score your points and get knocked out of the game. You don't want to do that. Some 2s and 3s, some 2s and 3s early. Some 1s coming in now, some 1s. A bit all over. Get your points in before I finish counting, or you'll be knocked out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gave everybody some extra time. I went slow. Stop signs up. Stop signs up. There we go. Okay. Miss Jill, what is the false statement?
Number 2. I actually went to Walt Disney World for the first time in 1999.
1999. Okay. So we got it there. So let's see who gets these. Oh, there's a lot of points here. Debbie Thunert's getting it. Park Bros. Kelly in the Parks. Freedom Alley. Fred O'Malley gets it. John Corndall gets it. TJ Magnifi gets it. Classiella gets it. Ann Gilnack gets it. Amusement Park Pirates gets it. Debbie Bernfeld gets it. Grandma Grover. Neil, Alyssa and Neil, our current leader going into tonight, by the way. Paul Engel gets it. Kendrick gets it. Mark F. gets it. Gloria Thibodeau gets it. Jewelry Picks Photography gets it. Okay, 100 points. That's a big one there. Okay, so we know about that. You went to Disneyland when you were 8. That's pretty cool.
Well, actually, I was born in Ventura, California, and the only reason I was 8 years old, because keep in mind Disneyland was opened the year I was born,
Right.
was
So
because
took
I
it.
lived in Ventura till I was 8 because I lived with my grandmother. When I went to live with my mother when I was 8, I used to go every year with her because she worked for Rand Corporation and they had their corporate nights where the park was closed for
Right.
everyone but the Rand employees.
Okay.
So that's why I started going when I was 8. And we pretty much went at least once a year, every year since then, the entire time we lived in California.
Very cool. Lawrence said, I knew that answer because we had dinner with these wonderful people at the meetup last year. There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Mhm.
And your daughter worked at the Food and Wine Festival.
Right. So as I said, remember we went in 1999 and 2000. We
Okay.
didn't go back again until I'd say about 2008 because my daughter went to the San Francisco Culinary Academy to
Oh.
get she's a baker.
Okay.
And Disney only took 2 students from that school to be interned in their culinary program,
Their college
Okay.
program.
their
yeah.
college program. So she went to work at Disney, and it was wonderful for us because we got to get in for free.
Nice.
She would get us in. And the first year she was there, she got to do the food and wine, and she met many famous chefs doing that because she would assist them. So that was quite the journey. So, that's
Very
as
cool.
I said. So that's how. And she worked there for.
She worked at Disney for a year, and then the second year, for those who remember, she worked at the Peabody.
She worked at
Okay.
the place that had the ducks that came
Had the
down the
ducks, yep.
elevator.
Yep.
They had the ducks.
Yeah, so she worked at Peabody for a couple of years, and then she said she was tired of the airplane or the bugs that were the size of airplanes and the weather, and said, "Mom and Dad,
We're out.
move me."
Okay.
So we moved her to Vegas.
Nice.
So
Okay. Very
she's
cool.
been there since.
But the neat thing, because she worked at Peabody, we got to go behind the scenes and see the ducks penthouse location, which was on the 4th floor, and got to see where they lived and got a lot of behind the scenes, which was a load of fun.
Very cool. I love that. Love that. All right, let's go to segment 5 for Mike. Let's get some stop signs up. Stop signs up. And just a reminder for everybody that's in here, if you're awake, I'll be live in 4 hours and 45 minutes doing baseball.
Wow.
Yeah, doing baseball.
Wow.
Yeah, I got the 5 a.m. game from Tokyo. So we'll be doing that. All right, stop signs are up. Mr. Mike, 3 statements. What do you got?
Okay. Number 1, I had a job where no one wanted to see me show up.
Ooh.
2, I once was invited and went to Club 33
Okay.
at Disneyland.
Okay.
Number 3, I went to school with Dennis the Menace, Jay North.
That's the actor Jay North, who recently just passed
Yes.
away, unfortunately. God bless him.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. I used to watch that show as a kid, black and white, Mr. Dennis the Menace.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. 3 statements. I had a job where no one wanted to see me show up. Number 2, I have been invited to Club 33. I went to Club 33. And number 3, I went to school with Dennis the Menace, Jay North. You got till the music ends, and I count it down. Don't wait. 100 points. Here we go. All right, we got some 2s, we got some 1s, some 2s, some 3s, some 1s. Good mix going in here again. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop signs up. Stop signs up. This is a good one here to finish with. I like this. Okay, Mike, we got stop signs up. What is the false statement?
Number 2, I have never been to Club 33.
Never been to Club 33.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Something you'd love to do. All of us would love to do eventually. I'd love to do that.
Yes.
All right, so number 2, anybody that got a 2, getting 100 points. Oodalali Lane Kate, John Corndog, TJ Magnifi, Go Mini got it. Park Bros got it. Amusement Park Pirates, Jonathan Chong, Nanny Pooh Bear, Fred O'Malley got it. Margaret Riley got it. Debbie Bernfeld got it. Grandma Grover, Kendrick got it. Jewelry Picks Photography got it. Mark F got it. Neil got it. Alyssa Neil. Ann Gilnack got it. Gloria Thibodeau. Some points given out tonight. I love it. 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 All right, let's go through this real quick. So we know about Club 33. Tell me about Dennis the Menace, Jay North. You went to school with him?
Yes. Well, where my parents' house was, we were on the border of Beverly Hills. So we were what was called Beverly Hills adjacent. I went to school in Beverly Hills for middle school and high school.
Okay.
And I knew quite a few celebrities. Ricky Martin, Dean Martin's son.
Okay.
I was at Dean Martin's house.
Nice.
Nancy Sinatra was 1 grade ahead of me. Jay North was actually a friend of mine, or we were at the time friends. He was in the same grade with me.
Burt Lancaster's daughter.
Yeah, Burt Lancaster's daughter. She was 2 years ahead of me. So it was quite a few celebrities that I knew, I would say acquaintance with or knew. But Jay was kind of unique. He was kind of like his character on the show. We got along because we were both goofballs and practical jokers. He was really a nice kid. I had lost touch. He had moved to Florida. And yeah, I was sad to hear that he had passed because, he was around my age, and you start to think about those things.
Yeah, absolutely. That's still some great stories with that. And
Yeah.
what is this job that no one wanted to see you show up?
Okay. I might lose some friends on the stream now. I worked for the state of California for 40 years. I also have a degree in accounting with an emphasis in taxation with a minor in computer sciences. I worked for the largest tax agency in California. It was not income tax. It was called the Board of Equalization and then changed its name to the California Department of Tax and Fee Administration. The big tax we handled was sales tax, and for the first 20 years, I was a tax auditor. So I went out to the businesses and I audited them to determine if they were doing it correctly. But I had a philosophy of don't give the auditor a reason to question everything. I was a teacher in that I would work with them to show them how in the future to report correctly, because a lot of these laws are tricky and
Right.
you can get into trouble. And I'll never forget, I was auditing an interior designer, and one of her clients came in who really wanted to talk to me because she had questions on how she could report taxes correctly. And that individual was named Donna Summers.
Oh boy, the singer. Interesting.
That was a real experience. She was the sweetest thing, and she was so appreciative. Well, I kind of got tired of being the bad guy, and as computers came in, I switched and I became a systems administrator. So I was the systems land administrator for our district office for the last 20 years of my career. In that case, some of the employees didn't like dealing with me because I had the ability to observe everybody's computer. And one of the things, we had some people who would sit there and like to stream stuff, and it would bog down the network. And I would get an alert on that. And I would go over, and I had a couple that would go, well, what gives you the right to know what I'm doing? And I'm going, my job, number one. And number two, you're on a state-owned computer. And, if I can see it, Sacramento can see it, and I'm going to get a phone call. So I'm going to tell
Just
you
doing
about
your
it.
job.
But if I have to do it again, I'm going to tell your supervisor about it.
There you go.
And the ironic thing is guess who worked not for me, but in the office, and I oversaw her computer.
That one there, yeah.
Me. Yeah, we worked in the same office for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they relied on me to let them know when he was telling a lie.
Well,
yes, and
go.
I was the one on April 1st, my favorite holiday, who put the sign on the ladies' restroom that said, restroom out of order. Please use restrooms on floors 1, 3, and 4.
Oh, geez, good Lord.
And I knew it was working. I knew it was working because somebody used it and flushed the toilet, because I was seated near there. So I went and got up and took the sign off the door.
There you go. Well, you got to keep things in control. Thank you to John Corndog. I heard a rumor that Spaceship Ears put a backdoor Easter egg in that a super chat would get an award for 5,000 points. Just verify. That's good. That's good comedy there, John. Thank you for the support of the channel, my friend. Very grateful to you there. So there you go. All right, let's go. This was a great game tonight. We learned a lot about our friends, and I thought that was awesome. I'll come back over here. We're going to do a final thought of the night tonight. The bonus points, I said there might be a thing at the end. I'm going to reward those who might want to do something. So anybody that happens to be up tomorrow morning and comes into my stream and puts Jill and Mike were awesome. Have to do it when I'm live. You can't do it now. If you do it now, it's going to get deleted. But if you come in tomorrow while I'm live and you put Jill and Mike are awesome, I'm going to throw you an extra 50 points onto your thing, and I'll keep track of that and get that over to John. So that's your bonus if you want to join me tomorrow morning. And that's the tomorrow morning stream only, not the tomorrow night. Final thought from you guys for tonight. This was a great interview. This was awesome.
I had a lot of fun because when we did the Triple C show, of course, it's formatted a little differently. And we have so many stories to share and tell, this is a good way to do it, basically, for those people who don't get a chance to go to Maryland and actually meet us in person and share the stories with us in person. So that's
absolutely.
I had fun. Even though I was tied for 5th or or down there tied for 10th technically, I was willing to give up the opportunity for the points just to share our story. So,
well, we got you 200, which is close to getting almost all of them right. That's kind of the reason
right.
I gave that to you tonight.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I really appreciate that.
And
Spaceship Ears will take care of that. The game is at 5 a.m. tomorrow, Neil. 5 a.m. Go ahead, Mike.
well, that means it's at 2 a.m. our time. So guess what? We'll be awake.
Yeah, we don't go to bed till 3:30.
Well, there you go.
So,
you can come in and
but-
get some points.
So as far as me, I'm kind of came on this on the back end from Jill, and ironically, it all started when I had to do some work on her computer and saw you guys and saw how much fun you were having. This will be our third Maryland meetup coming up this summer. Obviously, we must enjoy it since it's our third and we're flying a clear across country. And if you ever want to do a Vegas meetup, we'll be more than happy to show you the ropes, take you to Hoover Dam. We can always go up to the top of the stratosphere to the rides up on the 112th floor. I'll pass. And I've been to the 108th, the observation deck, which is something to see. But yeah, I'm at the point now where I'm not that much of a daredevil.
And
but,
we definitely will go with you to Disneyland if you choose to go.
Yeah, we're
fact,
going to do
going-
that. The Disneyland trip is going to happen. I just got to get a date together, and because there's a bunch of people, Carl and Kiko, yourselves, John, and of course the friends that broadcast from there that keep asking me, when are you going to do a meetup out there? So we'll probably do something where we meet up outside of in between the parks or something, and then
Yeah.
whoever wants to do that. So.
And then can always make a stop in Vegas and have a day or two here. We have found there's a lot more than just going to casinos and gambling. I mean, the Strip is unique, but I can count on, we moved here in 18 and I can count on one hand the number of times I've been to the Strip. All I can remember is seeing the Strip during the pandemic where you could have landed a jet on it if they didn't have all the overpasses. That was very eerie, but other than that, it's crowded. And of course, I don't know who decided that it would be good to build the A's new stadium smack on the Strip. Like, not exactly in my idea, the smartest place to put a 40,000 seat stadium, but hey, I'm not the one planning.
And
it.
the hotels.
Yeah, and Bally's building hotels.
They're just trying to make
Yeah.
it close so they can try to get more people there.
Yeah.
That's
And we have great Korean barbecue.
Yes.
Yes, you do. There's a couple places out there I do want to try. So, for my final thought, I want to thank you guys for coming on. It's been an awesome show. A ton of participation tonight. Everybody seemed to be having a good time and getting to know you, and that's a great thing. I thank you for who you are in our community, and that are people that are caring, that are people that are positive and happy, or you support a lot of streamers you're out there watching. I'm humble that I'm one of those two. Love the fact that you've not only come to our meetup, but you've come to multiple meetups and want to come back, and truly appreciative of your support of the event. Jill's been a supporter of our channel in many ways, and I could never say truly thank you enough to you for that, but truly grateful for it. It means a lot. So thank you for coming on here. This was awesome.
Want to say one thing, Pete.
Yes.
I just saw Jonathan's post, and you know this. My son-in-law was 15 years in the Air Force and was based out at Nellis. He is now working for a defense contractor at a different base here in Nevada that we can't talk about. And all I can say is he has top secret clearance.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. And I think it's great that you shared with me that you're a platinum elite member of the Bunny Ranch. I think that's fantastic that you go out there and have a good time. So I think that's
You want to see my punch card?
no, we don't need to see your punch card. So all right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being here tonight. So much fun. Hang tight for a second, and we'll talk backstage for a minute. Guys, another incredible night of Disney Insomniacs. I've got to be up in 4.5 hours. Well, I got to be up in 4 hours to get ready and washed up just to be in here ready to go at 5 o'clock. So it's going to be a short goodbye tonight and say thank you for being here. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Great guests tonight. Come back. Our next Disney show is, what is today? Today's Wednesday. Our next Disney show will be Friday night, news and merch, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Now the chef talk makes sense. Kelly, I love it. That's awesome. With that note, we are out of here. Where's my out of here? We're out of here.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.